Hi everybody, and welcome back to Soozie's Stuff. I'm Soozie, and today we're going to look at some black and white summer DIYs. I think you're going to love them, and here's a little sneak peek of what's coming up today. I just started looking at black and white, and I just love it. It's so elegant and high end, and I think that these are all super easy, and that I hope that I inspire you today to make your own, and whatever you see, make it your own. And I hope that you enjoy everything. So let's sit back and put our feet up and enjoy an episode of Black and White Summer DIYs. Come on. And starting out today is one of my favorites, the beachy coasters. And I've got some nautical rope, and I hope that you can find these little beads that they have now at Dollar Tree. I think when you open that up, it's a garland. And then a couple of jars of these different little shells. They're like little mini shells, and they go perfect with this project. So the first thing I already did was hot glue one thing of the rope. So one package of the white rope makes one coaster. I love my coasters to be kind of big, and so this worked out great. Now I'm taking this black sort of plasticky rope, and you get it over in the hardware section, and we're going to very slowly put that together around the coaster in sort of the little divots there in between the white rope. And as I'm going around, I'm sort of twisting the rope so it doesn't come unraveled. I love these little square beads that come in that garland. And if you can't find these, any little beads will do. The round ones will be just great. But I love that these are square and will lay nicely. So I just used these to sort of finish it up. I just thought it looked cool, almost shell-like, I guess. And then on the side of the little coaster, I'm going to put on some of those little mini shells. They are really so cute. I love that big white one and just all of them. I don't know why my camera was flashing, but it's going to do it here in a little bit. But look how cute that came out. It fits perfectly. I love these. And by the way, I found these beautiful new little jar drink holders, little glasses with the straws. Aren't they so cute? And you can enjoy these with your favorite lemonade. Summertime is a relaxing time, so we of course need this beach Zen Garden. I love this little tray at Dollar Tree and the Dollar Tree Plus. It was $3, and I just love it. I think it's totally worth the $3 price. And some blocks, some sand, some shells, a couple of dowels. And the very first thing we're going to do is hot glue the little blocks down on the bottom for little feet on the little tray. I love it. So now it's all painted, and I made this little sort of comb rake thing out of the dowels, and I just cut them down and created this little rake. So now we're going to use this white sand, pour it in there, and I was going to use just one, but I thought, nope, I'm going to go two. I was already like loving it, just playing with the sand. It is so much fun. Now let's decorate it. And here's where all the inspiration comes, and you can just throw anything in there that you like. I just love these little jars full of mini shells. They worked out perfectly for this project. And so my little rake now, you have to have the little rake, and oh, I love it. Look, it really works. And maybe I have too many rocks in there. And then I thought, wait a minute, I can use those little teeny tiny shells and I can bury them in there and then try to find them, or have your kids find them with the little rake. So I just think this is a wonderful little coffee table, conversation piece. And so what I also added, I thought it needed a little bit of greenery. And so I took some of the grass from Dollar Tree. I love that everything is from Dollar Tree except for those little shells. I think I got those in Grand Cayman, if I'm not sure. But just any beach that you've been to, you might want to grab a rock, and this is a great keepsake place for that. And so I just made these little grass pieces, stuck them in there, and then also on the little grass pieces were these little hairy round things. I don't know, but you see stuff like that at the beach, and this is how it came out. I love this. What a fun little piece for your home. Super high end and super fun to use when you need a moment just to yourself and get a little zen. Enjoy your Zen garden. Using that little tray in another way, I just poured out the sand, and I'm going to grab one of the Dollar Tree vases, and I found these beautiful black rocks, and so I'm just gonna very quickly layer them, like layer black and then white sand and then the black rocks. The only thing is, if you want it to be perfect, it's not going to be, because the rocks will kind of let some of the sand kind of fall in there. You'll see. I wish I would have finished it with the sand. You'll see again. And then stick your candle in there, and you could just make as many layers as you want. You could even find some maybe other colored sand that you like. But I just love this. It's so easy, and I love that it's black and white. And so there it is. Perfect. I thought, okay, let's stick stuff in there. No, it doesn't need all of that. So I just stuck that in the stand, and I added some more sand, and you don't have to do that. You could just maybe add shells, but I thought the sand was pretty cool, so I just stuck some more in there and just kind of rearranged it however. But I really love that stand, that round tray made with those blocks. So you see here how the black, it really kind of needs a little bit, maybe another sand layer on top. But I just think it turned out so great, so beautifully coastal. What do you think? And I love that little can from Dollar Tree too with the seahorse. Super cute. I love this project. Here we go with another one of my favorites, Anchors Away. And I'm using these little thin boards from Dollar Tree, my famous liquid shoe polish from Dollar Tree, and everything is from Dollar Tree. Now, this shoe polish is absolutely amazing. When you want to just paint these little bitty boards, like a little small project, they are awesome. And to find the shoe polish, make sure you look over there where the like shoelaces are, usually by the socks, and it's usually on the very bottom shelf, and sometimes it's hidden behind scarves and stuff that's fallen and people don't see them. So make sure you look very closely for that. And I painted some black and white strips, and now I'm using some popsicle sticks to put it all together. And look at this. Oh, how beautiful is that? What a lovely canvas to put anything. So what I decided to do is make a little anchor out of some clear little stones from Dollar Tree. I had some big ones and I had some little ones. And so I laid it all out, and then I just hot glued them all together. And they're all stuck on there. Look how cute. I was thinking maybe to use some colored ones, but no. I really like this sort of neutral black-white, and then some lovely white nautical rope for the hanger. And wow, how stunning is this? I absolutely love this piece. My neighbor was visiting the other day and she was like, I want that. And I said, well, I got to take some pictures of it first. And so I may end up giving that to her. But I just love it. It's beautiful, and how simple could it be? And don't forget to check out that black and white shoe polish. Before I started my YouTube channel, this is one that I created years ago on some wood that I found that I thought was so cute. So any color, any background that you want to use, I hope this one inspires you as well. Ooh, don't be too scared. It's time for my great white project. Oh, look out! Ah! So I got these wooden sharks from Dollar Tree, and then this is from my friend Dave. He got me those wood planks, and those are from Dollarama, and it is a Canadian store. I love that. Thank you so much again, Dave. I love these. And so all I did was paint them black. I put them on 2 paint sticks that were from Walmart, and then I used the little tower blocks to put on the back of those little great white sharks, and then just hot glued them on. How easy is that? How easy. The only thing that took a little time was painting those plaques black. And then what I'm going to do is I cut off the top of the paint sticks, and we're going to add a hanger. All I took was just a little bit of some nautical rope, hot glued that right on there, and I have the perfect hanger for this beautiful piece. Super high end in my opinion, and it just came out so cute. And what a wonderful conversational piece. I love it. I think it would be great on your patio maybe, and just have fun with it. What could you come up with? Woo, watch out. I love this piece so much. And here's something else that would look good on your patio or your front door is my summer sign. So I have these black pebbles from Dollar Tree, some paint, and I have this old piece of wood. You can use any wood that you like. And I just painted the back and the sides black. And then I'm going to use some Dollar Tree caulk, and I'm just going to squeeze all of that and just kind of push it all around on the top to kind of make it look like sand. And I'm kind of disappointed in myself because I really love this piece, and I wish when I was doing it that I would have put some sand on it to really make it look like sand, but I didn't have any sand with me at the time, and then it's just an afterthought. But you can add it onto yours, it will stick nicely. But I thought it looked like sand anyway. But I love these black pebbles, they look so good against the caulk, and it just spells out summer. You could maybe put beach, your family's name, whatever you like. And then I just grabbed some old shells and some shells from Dollar Tree and sort of just placed them all around, and they stuck nicely. I did have to add maybe a little bit more caulk in some areas, but it just came out super cute. This looks great on my patio, and I know that you can create one for your very own, and I just think it looks super high end, so have fun with it. Up next is my tape wreath. Yes, that's right, I said tape wreath, an electrical tape wreath. And I got this idea from Dave, and we'll talk about him in a minute. I got the green styrofoam wreath, some grass, and then some Dollar Tree shells. And so I got this idea from Dave. He's such a genius. So let's take a look real quick of what he made. Last year, he made this Halloween wreath with the black tape. I said, Dave, that is so cool. It looks like leather or whatever. And he just created the coolest wreath. I thought, I've got to use that technique. So that's what I did. Thank you so much for inspiring me, Dave. So I grabbed some electrical tape from Dollar Tree, wrapped my wreath, which took no time at all. And then I just took the grass from Dollar Tree and sort of pulled it apart and got some good pieces in there. And then I'm just going to hot glue them on there just to sort of hold them in place. And then I take some burlap Dollar Tree ribbon and sort of hot glue that and keep it all together very nice and tightly. Worked perfectly. And so now that that's all complete, I just take all my shells that I have, and on this one I just took some little wooden cubes, put in there to make it more secure and stick on there. And this is where you can just have some fun, just kind of go in there and wherever you think it needs a shell, put a shell. And I love these little small mini shells. They work out perfectly to fill in little gaps and areas. I am going to trim the grass. It's just a little big there, but I'll do that in just a sec. I just love that music. It's so relaxing. And then I found some other greenery that I thought looked kind of beachy, and I just kind of clipped that in there. I'm so glad I did. The grass was great, but it just needed a little bit more, and so I stuck those in there. And really, this is complete. I love this, and look what else I found. As I was getting ready to take a picture, like I really didn't want to hang it, and you know those wooden pencil holders that they have? It's over by the Crafter Square. It sits in that perfectly. So that is how I'm displaying it in my home. I love that idea, and I hope you have fun creating your black electrical tape wreath today. And for my last new project today is my Mermaid Tails, because Oldies But Goodies is coming up in shortly. And I've got those wooden pencil holders, some iridescent beads that I thought were so cool, and some dowels. I love these pencil holders. They are so cool, so versatile. You can use them for so many things. And so I just painted those black along with the dowels. And now I'm just doing a quick, very light coat of white paint on the tails. Then I take a super small thin brush and just kind of go over the lines where they are on the tail in the beginning, and just very sloppily did it. I like that it's not perfect. It's just kind of thrown on there. Love that. And then I just very quickly went over the little lines for, I guess that's her scales. Yeah. And so that took no time at all as well. And then I hot glue on those beautiful iridescent beads. That blue just kind of stuck out to me, and I thought, how perfect to put on the tail. And look how beautiful they turned out. I saw those beads. I was like, I've got to use those for something. So sometimes you just never know when you need something. So I did grab some more of the black rocks and just put that in there, and that holds them in there. And I love this piece. I can change out those, different dowel things that you can make. And so I didn't hot glue that on there, but I did hot glue the dowels to the tails. But I just love how this turns out. I actually have it sitting on my coffee table. It is so cute. And again, another conversational piece. And ooh, there's the mermaid right now. I think she likes them too. So I hope that you can make your mermaid tails today. And now it's time for my Oldie But Goodie segment, and it is hashtag throwback DIY, where I show you an old DIY that I did last year. I think it fits perfect to this theme today. And that is my family. We were going on a beach trip. Woohoo! And there you have it. How easy was that? I first intended to stamp them, but it didn't work. So I just left them in the frame, and I love how it turned out. So thanks for joining me on my Oldie But Goodie throwback DIY. Woo! And taking a last look at all our projects today, I hope you enjoyed this black and white theme. I love doing that because it just is so elegant, and black and white can go with so many things. And I just hope that I've inspired you to create some of your own. I really love them all, and I hope you do too. Thanks for tuning in today. I post new episodes weekly, so make sure you get the Soozie alert by clicking the bell. And always remember, you're not just a subscriber, but also a friend. So see you next time on Soozie Stuff, KDIY Channel 146. Bye, everybody.